Hi, in this video you're going to learn how to add a template to the credit money machine from scratch, meaning by copying and pasting and adding the merge fields that you may want for a particular template. And essentially, if you have gotten a template from the internet, or you have purchased some templates, whatever is the case. So the first thing that you do is to click Template Manager. Template Manager. Here you can select a different category or not. It doesn't matter. You're gonna add the category later. So anyway, so you're gonna click Template. Okay. Now you're gonna click Add New Template. You're gonna replace it with your own subject. Let's say that we have this template here, which is bankruptcy account not identified. Okay, so we have that, and we can use that as a you can use that as a subject. Then you can select the category. You can maybe have a new category that you created for your own letters, or maybe you can use it in the same category that we have here. For example, the defaults personal spinner DNA. Okay, so far so good. We're not going to click this one yet until we finish with the template. And now we're gonna copy the whole letter, right? Whole letter. So we do select all the letter with Control A, then Control C to copy to the clipboard, and then Control V here, or right click paste to paste the letter. So here we have some indication of the fields that we need, that we want or need, depending on the template. So for example, we have this one, date. So what we're going to do is to delete this field, and we're gonna go here, contact fields, click to select, right? And we're gonna look for today's date. Today's date, this one. So this field, now this field that we added, this symbol is going to be replaced by today's date. So here we have the report agency bureau, and the address. Okay, so here we go to bureau's fields here, and we're going to select the name first, and then we're gonna select the address full. So basically including city, state, and zip, which can be handled separately, right, by using address, and but this one is in full, total. All right, so we have this, and now we need to put somewhere. There is a little misspell. Must be updated. It has a typo. So we're gonna put the fields that we want for the dispute right here. So for example, we can put account ID, and then add the dispute fields that we have here at the top right. So we're gonna put the account ID, and in some cases we want to put also, that depends, the date open. So date open could be a field, an important field, like we can put opened. Sorry, okay, here we go, opened right here. And maybe That depends on the type, but then we want to put the description, which is no other than the reason for the dispute. So we're not going to put the word reason here, but just to kind of put the description. Okay. And now we go down and we have the first name, address, etc. of the client. So we can go here again, and we have full name. We can use full name, but also we can use first and last name. And this one says first name, but it should be actually full name. And then the address. So we can delete this address here, and then also the city, state. Okay, and then we're gonna put social security number, colon, and select social security here, and that's pretty much that. Now we can mark, and we must mark available in dispute center, otherwise this won't be in the drop down. Okay, and we're gonna save it, very important. We can preview it too, but it might not work because that depends what is selected at any one moment, so it cannot might not be maybe perfect. Okay, and so we go back. I'm seeing an error here that I put some I entered this by mistake. Okay, so now we have it. I'm gonna try one more time to save it and preview it. Okay, so now we have that. It's fine that we don't have the credit bureau at this moment and the address, because we are just previewing the template, not the data. Well, pretty much that. Once we go to the context and then eventually to the dispute center here by clicking the gavel, if we select this template, so that template will be available, right? So will be available for you, and so that right now this account will use this template. Of course, it's not appropriate because this is an inquiry and not a bankruptcy, but for the example it doesn't matter. So you can select the template to use right here, and there are ways to do this automatically that you can investigate yourself or see in another video. Essentially, in the selection lists, it's possible to assign this template, for example, so it will be automatically assigned when you select here bankruptcy. In fact, I can do it. I mean, it's not that difficult. And we go to so you see here, this is the letter that we would use, I mean the symbol that we would use, and that is bankruptcy AC. I mean, if you don't want to remember this or copy them, it will be easier to copy and paste. So I can open another one that has it, this one, right? And eliminate it from here, because I'm going to use a special letter for bankruptcies. I can eliminate it from the genetic dispute letter, save the genetic dispute letter, and go to the categories again to select the bankruptcy accounts not identified. You can put anything here like my own, or maybe a couple of words that will have all your templates grouped or in the same place, only because it's alphabetically. That's all. So here at the end of the you can add this particular symbol that you took, that you deleted from the genetic initial dispute if you want. This is totally optional. You don't need to do it. Okay, so you're gonna do it only if you want to be automated the assignment of this bankruptcy letter, but again, you don't have to do it. And here I'm gonna change this to bankruptcy. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to bankruptcy A, which is the first round, and as you can see, the template changed automatically. So and it will be assigned also automatically when you import from one of the compatible credit report providers. So it's going to be assigned automatically too. So that concludes this short video, and thank you.